Happy birthday, America. 4th of July weekend. You know, a lot of our men and women and children and innocents have died fighting wars, keeping this place safe. And you know what? Dan Quinn is trying to get the message out that this magical white powder, could have a bottle in my hand right now, look at other videos, and it's at Trader Joe's. And tomorrow when you're feeling like shit because you drank 10 shots of Jack, and you're feeling sick, yeah, put that underneath your tongue and it will bring you back again. It's magic. And you know what? Dan Quinn has discovered a couple of miracles. Analogy. The violin is to orgasms as fireworks are to the 4th of July. No shit. If somebody that was famous actually played the violin on someone they knew or experienced it, they'd be like, oh yeah, that shit works, okay? And it should be spread, you know, in a good way. And you know what? Upgrading the Kama Sutra is nothing to be ashamed of, okay? And funny thing, Cal Worsham, Steve Stevia accuses me of being gay when he doesn't like to eat pussy, but he likes to start trouble, and he's supposedly a young Rich Franklin. Look at his videos. Does he look any way, shape, or form like Rich Franklin? I mean, punch in the bag. He looked embarrassingly slow, and I was thinking, wow, you really wanted to post that? Anyways, you know, Cal, what I think would be a good thing on this 4th of July, to make a little commitment to flying Steve Stevia out to the next show, up at is it Thunder Valley? Yeah. And you know what? I think that if he actually backed up his words and just punched with me, he said he could. You know what? Oh, I'd blow him up like the 4th of July. He'd be gone. And you know, how many times do I have to tell you that the people that own the government, they're up to no fucking good, okay? The FDA illegalized stevia, and stevia makes it so I can lead a lethargic lifestyle and not train, and my body, the facsimile, I mean, I'm as lean as most fighters in the UFC, and I'm fucking formerly 230 something pounds, big, okay? I was 260, I've been 282 before, okay? You know, I can carry a lot of my frame, all right? Point is, stevia just vanishes fat. It doesn't have to exist on your body, but you're not fucking listening to me, okay? So wake up and pay attention, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Alan Scoville hands like I did Scott Smith. I'm going to take him if he's willing, all right? You know, I'm thinking that when you start blowing people up because of what you learn, and you might say, you know what, yeah, he's the one that taught me, and then maybe we can make a video, make some money, and point is, you know, I'm going back to Carnage, and I'm actually going to be more of a presence. I've been depressed, you know, thinking about my discovery and the fact that people are dying daily of what should easily be eliminated. And so, you know, Bob Carson was over here for a month, and no, 2 weeks, and he lost damn near 20 pounds, I think, okay? And he's under 290 for the first time, or 300 for the first time in years. He's not quite there yet. And you know what? It's hot as a motherfucker in my little mobile home, and this is more than enough. It really is, okay? When I'm rich, and I will be, hopefully, if I'm not dead. And here's the deal. I haven't done anything that should warrant a death sentence, except like from the rich, because of what I'm saying threatens billions of profit, all right? But this biker thing, you know what? If they made a movie about it, some people would look, oh my God, you know what? We were fucking responsible for that shit, okay? And you know what? Stevia replaces illegal stimulants. It does. It's a fact. And Alan at EmperorZoologist.com, what I'm thinking is that you guys should take your quality stevia and cut it 50% with, I don't know, vitamin B12. You know, it's better than what the rich do for the, like, creamers and stuff that we're pouring into our coffees that have silicone dioxide. You know what? The people that run this country, they're fucking poisoning us on purpose, okay? They're getting away with shit in America that the Japanese don't allow. You know what? Because they take care of it. They take care of their people. And there was a time in the past that I would 86 this video because it wasn't perfect. And you know what? To everybody out there that's a fan, please start paying it forward, if at the very least, writing good things on the pages, because you know that the shit that I'm talking about works. And you know what? it'll free up some of Steve Stevia's time. I think that guy has about 1,000,000 different handles, okay, and is like unbalanced. And it's like this, kid. I choose you as the the prodigy, okay, for asshole 20-somethings across America, okay? And like Joe H.U., he's the antithesis, the complete opposite. You know what? That kid has class. And like an ant to a human, okay, he'd tear you apart, okay? But, what are you, a fucking flabby 2-something? You know what? Come out to California, and I'm going to blow you up. And if it's not you, then let's get Randall Lamont. You know what, Randall? My shoulder's a lot better, man, okay? And actually, you know, in a stand-up gig, all I got to do is get in shape. And you know what? I'm starting to actually do that. And, you know, I'm ready for you anytime. So if Randall Lamont is ready to punch up at Thunder Valley in 8 weeks, you know what? If Steve doesn't have the cojones to do it himself, then Randall, step up, okay? And you know what? You're going to find that I'm a different animal, man. Harry Gopal would blow you the fuck up, dog, okay? You wouldn't be able to take all the damage that I did, okay? And you know what? It didn't hurt me at all because I was on Stevie and weed. I wasn't feeling it, okay? I didn't feel one of those fucking punches. When he snaps my head back, I'm like, fuck this. This round is long. They told me there was going to be fucking a tarp over the fucking cage. They told me that jet heaters were going to be fucking heating it. There was a lie. And then I fucking drove up there and it's like, whoa. What do? You pull out at the last second after fucking pulling. You know what? How many guys go into a fight not 100%? Are you shit-talking motherfuckers out there? Really? Okay? How many pro athletes, fighters, go into the cage and they're not 100%? Look at the Bonapua fight. I'm pawing him in with my left hand so I can get off one punch, okay? Because when this touches the head, okay, it fucks people up, all right? Look at Boogaloo's rendition of me as the bad boy, okay? You know what? Oprah Winfrey, President Obama, anybody out there, wake up. It's not like I would have been famous 20 years ago if I didn't run into Lou Holtz and the evil that existed at Notre Dame and still does. I mean, they let shit go on. America. How many football players across America have the ability as a white or black guy, but especially a white guy, to make a Lawrence Taylor type play and then get fucking fired for it? Seriously. And you don't think they had a gag order on the people up in the fucking box? That's how the shit works. It's all a rigged game, okay? Tucker tried to come out with a better car and they shut him the fuck down. And you know what? Someone's eventually going to kill me, okay? And you know what? That's a shame because I was planning on doing everything, you know, in a non-combative way. But you know what? Paybacks are a bitch. And so, you know, I've told my kids, you know, if in fact, you know, I'm not alive when my discovery can end all the violence, okay, and have like fireworks going across the world, you know, because, oh my God, the violin and stevia actually do work, and stevia will bring your body perfect, all right? And am I perfect? Oh no, but where my body was going because of my lifestyle, it was bad. And you know what? I set this thing for 15 minutes and I didn't give myself any time, so I have to actually, because I'm not going to do this again, okay? There's only so many seconds in a person's life, and every 7 seconds something growing like an Ali Sonoma's probably beautiful breast, it keeps going and it takes them and they're gone, right? These are moms, people that we love, even our dads, okay? Men, cancer, and prostate, or not just prostate. My uncle, he lost a battle to prostate cancer, all right? Then he had 6 tumors in his breast, and they were in transition phase. It was going south. It was going to be bad. He was going to have a big fucking gaping hole, and I gave him a pound of stevia, like I did Bob Carson. Only the first time Bob Johnson used it, and he got another one, and 4 months later, 62 pounds of fucking flab was gone. So, you know, what I'm saying is the truth, okay? And people that have a problem with that, then step up and have somebody like Mott's, you know, do a little show, okay, on television. Step up number 5, okay? Pretend that 4 guys have just surrounded me, okay? Put yourself in my place, Dave Huckabee. What would you do, okay? You walk into Juanita's and you've just verbally castrated one of the football coaches that was a older, you know, Keith Karts, you know, Mike Karts, Keith Karts' brother, all right? And I get bumped into the counter, and there's 4 of his friends. 3 of my friends are sitting at a table gobbling food because, you know what, they're not paying attention. And I'm thinking, you know what, boom! And I think I broke his jaw and sent him to the hospital, but he's a sack of fucking potatoes on the fucking floor, okay? And I didn't waste any time. Boom, you know, gun down. And there was 4 motherfuckers, and it was like, whoa, you know? And then number 5 from New York steps up, Tara Chow. Tell you what, Tara, you're gonna marry me? When this hits, girl, you know what, get in line. I'm gonna either have you come over and pick up that pound of stevia that I sent to Bob Carson, and he doesn't like the taste of it. Z Natural, what can I say? Or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna post your number on his fucking show. And, you know, it's like this. Are you going to be a defendant in a class action lawsuit? You don't think the rich... Put it like this. Margaret Sullivan in Encinitas, California, you were one of the most beautiful... Oh, my God. Every time that Pete Carroll brought you over to my house and I let him use my mom's room, okay, to pleasure you, I was thinking about the same thing and jacking off. And if your dad is a lieutenant in the police force and he comes up to Sacramento and he tells me one time after I just pulled out a draw in a fight, you know, anyways, my one boxing match, he tells me, you know what, you got to choose your friends better. You're in jackets that fucking thick, okay? He might not have said fucking, but, you know, could you corroborate? Because what he was talking about was FBI, CIA, DEA, okay? Government. Oh, you don't think they know about me? I was one of Mark Brannon's best friends, okay? The story that could have been. You don't think there was a curse, okay, from some entity? I mean, seriously, you know, how does that happen, okay? You know, and am I getting off on a tangent, the Notre Dame thing, getting in trouble, you know, getting set up for shit that I didn't do and I could easily prove? And you know what? It's like, it's almost come full circle, because now that I had the biggest discovery of the millennium, stevia is the cure. You don't have to eat sweets that make your body toxic and sick. Right now, because the government is on the side of the rich that wants to keep you under control. And health is a major leverage tool, okay? You know what? We're the only industrialized country in the world that doesn't have free health care for everybody, because, you know, doctors are so important. You know, they run in and, it's enough to make me sick. And I'll tell you this. I'm the guy that discovered that stevia will make your body perfect, okay? I discovered that if you treat the G-spot like the yin and the yang and press on both thoughts, one between the pubic bone and the belly button on a female, okay? And on the inside, and then clitoral stimulation, and that sends a woman who's been raped and confined to maybe 2 and 2 hours to what she thought was triple digits. So theoretically, okay, if people wake up and listen in time, I can actually experience in America where women are leaning down to bodies that have 0 fat, because the government has actually made the switch and said, you know what, if we actually switch stevia into everything that we eat and drink instead of the toxic shit that's a poison to the body, okay, healthcare, basically, all the trillions we waste, okay, can go to pay for stuff that our kids need. And you know what? Yeah, I'm getting fucking sweaty. And, wow, in the past I would have been a fucking... Anyhow, what stevia does, it makes my body a facsimile of how I was 20 years ago at Notre Dame when Dan Quinn on the football fucking planet, in a way, he was like a rising fucking god, okay? And he got derailed, and what you could do about it is tomorrow when you're feeling like shit and you know what, you drank a little bit too much of that sugar poison called alcohol, what you do is you go down to Trader Joe's, get a $10 bottle of stevia, put it underneath your tongue a little bit, okay? Should I have one to show you? Because most of you are too fucking stupid to actually figure that shit out.